Hi there, so I'm going to show you 5 killer rock and roll licks, all from one solo. So this song is by The Ventures, and it's called Bulldog, and it's in the key of A, and it's just like a tour de force of like just killer licks. So let's jump right in. I'm going to play the whole thing for you in a minute, but I'm just going to break it down lick by lick and just show you these easy, great licks to put into your repertoire. Okay, so the first lick is this little sliding shape here. You're using this little shape here where your fingers are 1 fret apart. And this is one of those magic sliding shapes on the guitar where you can just kind of almost like move it all over the guitar. This is an interval of a minor third here, but really it's the sound of like a 7th chord. That sliding 7th sound is a great one to use. Okay, so the next lick, I call these like toggling licks. I'm right here on the 5th fret, and it's one of these little unison bends. These have a great sound because they've got that little bit of dissonance to them. So they kind of jump out of the mix. And then it just basically repeats that little toggling move twice. That's a great little trick there. Just take any lick and play it 2 times or 3 times, and then it goes from just being a lick to being kind of like a motif or a catchy part of a solo. All right, so the next one, classic. This is like the Chuck Berry lick. Right there, flat finger on the top 2 strings, and then you add this bend on the 3rd string. And that's just one of the all-time greatest licks ever. You can just play that all day long. How that lick works is by varying the timing on it. So what you'll do is you'll do a bend, and then you'll do 2 strums on the top strings. And then you'll do 1. And like vary it back and forth like that. And what it does is it creates kind of like a loop in the timing that just is really cool. All right, so the next lick, he goes to this kind of like... So this lick is using the extension of the pentatonic box. There's 4 notes here. I call these notes, I like to call it the Albert box, because a lot of Albert King-inspired licks come from these 4 notes here. There's a lot of great licks right in those 4 notes. You can have all kinds of fun in there. Those 4 notes have all the bends in them that you want to be hitting. And you can get that kind of... If you get a little bit of the B string in there as well, it gives it a little bit of that kind of mean sound. And then the next lick here is this little turnaround lick where it goes... That's taking you from the 1 chord to the 5 chord. That lick, you do this like a micro bend on the minor 3rd right here. You go. Okay, and then the last part, you go up to this little magic shape again. Right there on the 12th fret. But then he does this cool thing where he walks down and he plays this lick here. So that lick right there, it's kind of like the Surfing USA lick. So what you're doing is you're playing an A major chord. And what sounds really cool on that lick is if you actually hammer onto the major 3rd here like this. So there's 5 licks for you. So basically we've got these little sliding kind of minor 3rd shapes. And then we've got these little toggling licks. And then we've got the classic Chuck Berry. The Albert King box licks. Turn around. And then this little kind of extra bonus lick. All right, here we go. This is the whole thing.